Welcome to the Marketing Mirror. I'm Marketing Millie, and I'm so happy you're here.
On today's show, Sue Ann chats with one of the show's favorite co-hosts, Jaime Shine.
Of course, since YouTube is an important and essential marketing hub for businesses today, we had to cover that topic. Here's a clip.
Their multi-format aspect, long-form, short-form, documentary, sports, music, podcast, as Miss Eileen mentioned, all contribute to YouTube's appeal and rise in the marketplace. So, what do you think? That's probably all true.
I think that YouTube has done the best job of meeting people where they're at today. You're talking about how they're resonating with so many different audiences. The collaborate feature does not surprise me. Instagram, recently released that as well, and they're really pushing it right now. But YouTube has managed to connect with people business-wise, personal-wise. They've managed to create a space for themselves in people's lives in every aspect.
It's hard to talk about YouTube content without putting some thought into the idea of story for your marketing and media, right?
I don't know. Don't you think it seems like a huge change from like the true stories that brought people in?
I think they're leaning so heavily on the whole nobody has an attention span anymore. People have attention spans for what they want to pay attention to. And that's where I think you're missing the storylines and the complex narratives and things that actually draw people in, because it's like real life. Now everything has just been dumbed down. I really love like a well-written show or a movie with a great storyline because they are rare. They make you think, they make you pay attention.
But wait, what about the impact of AI on content marketing and how you tell your Lenny story?
How do we create fascinating, sticky stories for business then? So here's what's interesting. Mark Schaefer, known for his book and his theory, Content Shock, if you guys remember, and probably a lot of other people know about Content Shock, he talks about how shocking the shock now is with the addition of AI content slop, as he calls it, that's quote unquote, that's saturating an already saturated content space. So to me, this, I guess, enhances my thinking for why storytelling in how you produce and distribute and share your content is more important than ever. But what he says is, quote, if you are competent, you're a commodity. You're ignorable. And your content must approach the level of at least what would be considered star quality in your industry. And here's the line I really like that he said. He said, your content must approach the emotional level of art. He distinguishes that there are content creators and content artists. And I think that's what I've been kind of sitting on the edge of thinking or getting to in what I've been trying to say since I've come back, that it's more than just being, just being as good as everyone else or competent at all the things, because it's so much easier to be competent at all the things with the help of AI, right? So what is going to make you stand out and be that special content? And I think storytelling is part of that key. And I think your personality and your artisticness, your creativeness are going to be part of that. That's going to make you stand out as something different, something unique, something human.
I think sharing your story is important, and it's probably as important as ever because it is how you stand out. It adds that human touch to all the AI content that's out there.
You may have noticed over the last few episodes that I'm experimenting a lot with AI for show characters, avatars, and other audio and visual effects. In essence, I'm learning out loud. But as always, my goal is to share the latest scoops, insights, and conversations around everything content, marketing, digital, and business with you. I want to give a huge shout out to our special featured guest co-host today, Jaime Shine. Jaime is with Clearly Conveyed Communications, and she is definitely one of the most insightful and favorites of the Marketing Mirror. Let us know what you think about this format. We've worked together and collaborated in a lot of places, and I'm testing AI and thought this was a great format with everybody's schedule and with the material being a lot in audio. So let us know what you think. Leave us a comment. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it so much at the Marketing Mirror. There's so many people that we have to thank. We appreciate you. And stay tuned for our next episode. Thank you.
On today's show, Sue Ann chats one of the show's favorite co-hosts, Jaime Shine. On today's show, Sue Ann chats with one of the show's favorite co-hosts, Jaime Shine.